Stop for a moment and listen carefully. If you are learning English and you feel that you forget words very fast, this message is for you. Hey friends, welcome back to Miss Lucy English channel. I'm Lucy and very happy to meet you again. The problem is this. Many English learners have the same problem. You study new words today, but tomorrow you forget them. You read a word many times, but you cannot remember it when you speak. You know the word, but it disappears from your mind. This is not because you are bad at English. This is not because you are slow. This happens because most people learn vocabulary in the wrong way. Today, I will show you how to remember English words in a simple, natural, and effective way. You do not need talent. You do not need a strong memory. You only need the right method and daily practice. Learning vocabulary is not about memorizing long lists. It is about connection, repetition, and meaning. When you learn words the right way, they stay in your mind for a long time. Let us start with something important. Your brain does not like isolated words. Your brain does not remember single words very well, but your brain loves stories, situations, and emotions. When you try to remember a word alone, your brain gets bored. When you learn a word in a sentence, your brain becomes interested. For example, if you only learn the word hungry, it is easy to forget. But if you hear a sentence like, I am hungry because I did not eat breakfast, your brain understands the meaning, the situation, and the feeling. Now the word has a place in your mind. This is the first secret. Always learn words in context. Do not write only the word. Write a simple sentence. Read the sentence. Listen to the sentence. Say the sentence. This simple habit can change everything. Now, let us talk about repetition. Many learners think repetition is boring, but repetition is the key to memory. Babies learn language by repetition. Children hear the same words again and again. That is why they remember them. When you see a word one time, your brain thinks it is not important. When you see the same word many times, your brain understands that this word matters. But repetition must be smart. Reading the same list again and again is not enough. You must repeat the word in different ways. You can listen to it, you can read it, you can say it, you can write it, you can use it in a sentence. Each time you use the word in a new way, your brain creates a stronger connection. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you learn the word travel. First, you hear it in a podcast. I like to travel. Then you read it in a short story. She wants to travel to another country. Then you say it out loud. I want to travel next year. Then you write it in your notebook. Travel helps me learn about the world. Now, this word is no longer new. It becomes familiar. It becomes part of you. This is how vocabulary stays in your mind. Another very important point is emotion. Emotion helps memory. When you connect a word to your life, you remember it better. Do not learn words that are far from your world. Start with words you need every day. Words about food, work, study, family, feelings, and daily activities. When a word is useful, your brain wants to remember it. Ask yourself simple questions. Can I use this word today? Can I use it tomorrow? Can I use it when I speak about my life? If the answer is yes, learn that word first. Now, let us talk about a very common mistake. Many learners try to learn too many words at one time. They study 20 or 30 new words in one day. This looks productive, but it is not effective. Your brain needs time. It is better to learn 5 words well than 20 words badly. Choose a small number of words each day. Learn them deeply. Use them in sentences. Listen to them many times. When you feel comfortable, move to new words. Slow learning is fast learning in the long run. Let us now talk about listening. Listening is one of the best ways to remember vocabulary. When you listen to English, you hear words in natural sentences. You hear pronunciation, you hear stress and rhythm. This helps your brain remember words more easily. That is why podcasts and audio lessons are very powerful. You do not need to understand every word, just listen. Your brain is learning even when you think it is not. When you hear a word many times, one day it becomes clear. That is natural learning. Shadowing is another powerful method. Shadowing means you listen and repeat at the same time, or just after the speaker. This helps your memory and your speaking skills. When you repeat words and sentences, your mouth and brain work together. This creates strong memory connections. You do not need to speak fast. Speak slowly and clearly. Focus on the sound. Focus on the rhythm. This is very effective for both beginners and intermediate learners. Now, let us talk about writing. Writing helps memory because it slows you down. When you write a word, your brain pays attention. But do not just copy words. Write simple sentences. Write about your life. For example, if you learn the word tired, write, "I feel tired after work." This is your life. This is real. Your brain remembers real things better than random examples. Another important idea is review. Many learners forget to review old words. They always look for new words, but review is more important than new learning. If you do not review, your brain forgets. Review does not mean long study sessions. You can review for 5 minutes. Read old sentences. Listen to old audio. Say old words. This keeps the words alive in your mind. A good habit is daily short review and weekly longer review. Let us also talk about visual memory. Some people remember better when they see images. You can connect words to pictures. For example, when you learn the word rain, imagine rain. When you learn the word happy, imagine a smiling face. You can draw small pictures or imagine them in your mind. This is very helpful for beginners. Another useful method is grouping words. Do not learn words randomly. Learn words in groups. For example, learn words about food together. Learn words about emotions together. Learn words about travel together. When words are connected, your brain remembers them better. This creates a network in your mind, not isolated points. Now let us talk about speaking. Speaking helps memory more than silent study. When you speak a word, you activate it. Try to use new words when you speak, even if you make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Do not wait until you are perfect. Use the word when you can. The first time may feel strange. The second time is easier. The third time feels natural. This is how words become active vocabulary. It is also important to be patient with yourself. Forgetting is normal. Forgetting does not mean failure. Forgetting means your brain needs more time and more repetition. Every learner forgets words. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. Do not be angry with yourself. Be kind. Be patient. Keep going. Let us now talk about routines. Routines help memory. Try to study vocabulary at the same time every day, maybe in the morning, maybe before sleeping. When you create a routine, your brain prepares itself. Even 10 minutes a day is powerful. Consistency is more important than intensity. Now, let me give you a simple daily plan. First, choose 5 useful words. Second, listen to them in sentences. Third, say the sentences out loud. Fourth, Write one sentence for each word. Fifth, review them the next day. This simple plan can help you remember hundreds of words over time. For intermediate learners, you can go one step further. Try to notice collocations. Collocations are words that go together. For example, we say make a decision, not do a decision. Learning words with their partners helps you sound more natural. It also helps memory because the word is not alone. Another advanced but simple idea is noticing words in real content. When you watch videos or listen to podcasts, notice repeated words. When a word appears many times, it is important. Write it down, learn it in context. This is how natural learners learn. Do not forget pronunciation. If you learn pronunciation correctly, you remember the word better. Use audio tools. Listen carefully. Repeat slowly. Wrong pronunciation can make memory harder because your brain is confused. Clear sound helps clear memory. Let us also talk about motivation. Motivation is fuel. Remember why you are learning English. Maybe for work, maybe for travel, maybe for confidence. When your goal is clear, learning becomes easier. Every word is a step closer to your goal. Now, listen carefully to this important message. You do not need to learn all English words. No one knows all words. Even native speakers do not know all words. You only need the words you need. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins. Every word you remember is success. Let us do a small practice together. Listen and repeat in your mind. I learn new words every day. I use new words in sentences. I review old words. I am improving my English. Very good. This simple practice builds confidence and memory. Over time, something amazing will happen. Words will come to your mind naturally. You will not translate. You will just know. This takes time, but it happens if you are consistent. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Now we are near the end, but this is not the end of your learning. This is only one step. Vocabulary learning is a long journey, but it can be enjoyable. Make it simple. Make it personal. Make it daily. That is the secret. If this lesson helped you, come back and listen again. Repetition helps memory. Save this lesson. Share it with someone who is learning English. Subscribe to this channel for more simple and clear English lessons. Listen every day. Practice a little every day. Your English will grow. Thank you for listening. You are doing a great job. Your English story is beautiful. Bye for now.